Hello, good sir, and welcome to your daily questionnaire. So, before we begin, please tell me what your name is.
What's a name?
My name is Snuffles, but the P is silent. Jimbo. Jimboy me Bob.
Yeah, I think it's just Jim.
Jim, is it? Okay, Mr. Jim. So, tell me this. Do you have a dream?
No.
What do those taste like?
Do you have your own beliefs?
What do those
Whatever the
taste like?
TV guy tells me.
You don't want sad things to happen, do you?
Yes.
If you could save many, you should try.
Hey, why does that rat have
I
a...
guess so on a Tuesday.
I don't even know one.
I was gonna say, oh,
There's something you regret, is it? Do you not?
I regret giving that rat a glove 3 sizes too big. Oh, and also doing that.
All for the sake of science. There are things more important than life, is that correct?
Nope. I want life, please, I want life really badly.
That's why this rat.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
I forgot if we talked about this in the look at. Does this have, like, any merit to what happens in the game?
Spoiler warnings, yes it does, but not till, like, the very near end of the game.
But we hate humans, so I'm curious to learn more about that, because this is no longer just a mere demo video.
Yeah, because when you got a boogie, the boogie strikes back.
Oh yeah!
And it's no more true than with Mad Rat Dead for the Nintendo Switch. Yes, this is, as Logan mentioned, this is going to be a full-on commentary. Like, I just couldn't put this game down. I just couldn't. And I mean, there's enough story content to go around, so I figured, why not? Let's go the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
And see where this rat's tail goes.
I am very much looking forward to this game. I need to get back. I need to get back to playing it, but I'm. Oh, that's you, Jordy.
Oh, I thought that was you.
No, that's you, Jordy.
Hey,
You're a little
hey!
shabby figure.
Yep.
Good evening. What a perfect night for stargazing.
But what a terrible night to be dead.
But you died all alone. A pitiful rat like you must have some regrets, if not any.
That probably bought him
Is
like
that
40
right?
more minutes.
If you can hear me, please give me an answer. This can't be the end. Do you want to go on?
I think that's rat speak for
I
no.
am actually curious, like how many in a row you could do
Okay,
before
then.
you wouldn't be able to.
This is it for you.
What?
Farewell. Bye!
Also, it's like a Super Paper Mario thing.
Roll credits.
Exactly.
Just kidding!
Oh, okay.
I know.
It's a butt down bus situation.
You didn't mean it. I'll ask you again.
Seriously though, Hype, how many times do you have to keep doing that before it starts to really wreck your throat?
You gotta be careful, man. Oh, he actually. I love that look at his face, like. What the fuck?
Hey!
is going-"
What the heck? Hey, don't leave!
You just
That
died.
look.
What? Huh?
It isn't unusual to not realize you've just died.
Hey, seriously? I spent my days a lab rat, bored out of my mind, and then I died? What a pathetic existence.
My whole life flashed before my eyes, and I realized
I'm not that interesting.
Oh, you poor thing. But you replied to my voice.
Sorry about that, I still wasn't through digesting lunch.
Anyway, before you really die, let's see. Okay, I'll give you a special gift.
Is it a pony?
No.
Who are you anyway?
that would help.
Who am I, you ask?
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Said the ta-da.
Who the heck are you?
Okay, there.
I am the rat god.
Were all the other deities taken?
Yeah, pretty much.
What kind of rat god looks as cute as you?
I mean, seriously. Look at those bangs.
Don't worry, this is no prank. I know everything about you.
Uh-oh.
So what, you a stalker?
No, you spent every day in a cage poked and prodded by humans. But even a poor, plain old rat like you must have some regrets. If not all of them.
Again, what are those? They don't sound like they taste good.
That's why I'm giving you a chance to fulfill your dream.
It's okay.
Isn't Isn't that amazing?
Sorry, no. Do finish your thing.
But I'm dead.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I'll let you relive your final day.
Well, that's handy.
Eh?
So don't just rot away in a place like this. Come on, follow me.
I mean, there's cheese everywhere.
Well, wait!
But no, the whole regrets. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. I already had plenty of bread before I left. No, those are baguettes.
Yeah, poor old rat here is not looking too healthy.
And if you're wondering, for those wondering, yes, for those wondering, oh,
You're kind of slow, aren't you?
Hey, what do you expect? I'm so weak I died.
Don't worry, Logan. There'll be plenty of time to talk once we actually get to the
You
game.
didn't
that is
want
totally
to.
fair. No worries.
You hadn't lived your life yet.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, if you had one last day, what would you do?
What would I do?
Anyone has the right to find happiness. No matter your dream, it'll come true if you wish real hard enough.
Even
Everyone has the right to take a bite out of their special treats.
Uh-huh.
Only fools convince themselves that they can't become winners.
Hive.
How about you?
You can do it.
First off, get bent, James.
It's true,
You're
though.
welcome.
You gotta be a winner.
Second off, do you think if I fulfilled my wish, I'd be okay with dying?
That's all up to you.
I can't die like this. Rat God, will you help me fulfill my final wish?
Of course, I'll guide you.
Okay.
Well then, let's get started. I'll show you how to use your hidden power to fulfill your wish.
The power.
What?
Pause on your chest.
What chest?
You know, the one that has a gaping hole to it?
That's what I mean.
Alright, yes. Now concentrate.
And
My
feel the
arm.
beat.
On
The beat
my
that
arm.
resides within you.
You can see it, can't you?
On my dilly dilly dum dum.
The beat that gives you strength.
Da-la-da.
Now press the A button to beat.
I almost... So, okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't the one hearing that. Yeah, we got ourselves a rhythm game.
Yep, and it stars this cute but undead rat.
Why is this? Am I having a thing?
Is it a thing? I knew it.
That's a power that gives you strength.
This?
Now go! Find the goal in this labyrinth. If you can reach the goal, I'll let you relive your final day. Excuse me, I can't read.
Well, there's a lot of things I want to ask. Yeah, screw it. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's do it to it.
Just don't do anything stupid.
Alright, so from this point onward, Jordy, we're mostly going to be dealing with tutorial crap, so you can rest your throat for a little bit.
No problem.
And I was going to toss in, like, if there was anybody... Nice. Now, if there was anybody who was curious as to why James more or less did, like, New Game Plus replaying stages for the demo as opposed to, you know, showing off all that, now you know why.
Yeah, no, the story cutscenes are well, more so the intro than anything. Like, the cutscenes can get a little long-winded, and I mean, granted, it's some fun dialogue, but it's, like, if I kept everything from the demo, it would have easily lasted about an hour.
Probably. But yeah, all in all, though, still a really fun little... Oh my gosh, just, yeah, the soundtrack. I'm so happy to be able to finally get to hear the whole thing when we get to it.
It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm still bummed the fuck out that this game did not get a nomination for the Game Awards in that category.
Really? Because it's so much jazziness and... Go ahead.
Yeah, I figured it would have at least been nominated for indie game.
If not indie game, I would say best soundtrack or anything like that. Because again, this, like Logan said, this soundtrack is just, it's beautiful.
Why'd you kiss me?
And fun fact I just now noticed is I was looking it up earlier, so I was curious.
I'm sorry, I just realized, yeah, I did kiss a rat, didn't I?
Not only a rat, a dead rat.
And I was gonna say, of all things, James, I was looking this up because I was curious. Of all things, Mad Rat Dead, its soundtrack got a physical radio cassette release called Dead Beats.
Yeah, that's. Though I think that's only something you can get for like the special edition of the game.
Yeah, the heart pounding special edition.
Which I mean doesn't even it doesn't even give you all the songs in this game. Which I mean, truth be told, I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but NIS really should just release the whole soundtrack for this game because I'd buy it in a heartbeat.
No, they should.
Trust me, make whatever fucking heart punch you can make with this game because this game is chock full of that visual stuff itself.
All right.
So, I mean, I guess for those that didn't watch the initial look at of this game, Mad Rat Dead is pretty much what happens when you take a game like Crypt of the Necrodancer and turn it into a 2D platformer.
Starring a weird zombified rat.
Made from the same lovable schmucks that made Disgaea, and pretty, can I really be the hero?
Yeah, more or less, and hence why I'm excited to see what this game's gonna be like, because as I learned from Prinny and Disgaea, they love their quirky writing.
Oh yeah, no, that's really no different with this game, though if I can also give this game some credit, this game has a pretty grippy, heartfelt story to it with only so few characters.
I was gonna say, when I was looking at the cast sheet, and there's all of like 5 people who talk.
Two of which are primarily just, side characters you only see like once.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
So yeah, no, you three are pretty much gonna get the bulk of this game's story, whether you like it or not.
Hey, I'm cool with it.
I'm down for it.
I'm genuinely surprised. Like, you say that, I'm kind of genuinely surprised because on the cast list, I'm surprised that A, James didn't give him any of the main characters, and B, that he gave me the main character.
I figure it wouldn't hurt, considering that, I mean, considering you're, like, whenever you put on like a lightly toned, gravelly voice, I'd say that suits Mad Rat here just fine.
Just careful of your voice.
I mean, I totally would have done it myself, but trust me, this Mad Rat can get a little loud at points.
Oh,
that is
that
fair.
is also fair.
Yeah.
And I say that in the heartful way. Again, this commentary is going to be chock full of that heart. I mean, heck, do you not see it floating right there in the middle of Mad Rat's body there?
Yeah, and I gotta get ready for that. I gotta figure out what voice I'm gonna give him. I'm pretty sure I'll just probably play it safe for that one. But Jordy, did you have any thought? I believe you were there with us for the first look at this.
Yeah, I was. That was the part where I was like, I've been around since show one and I still don't have a name. Because I just wanted to.
That.
Oh, why you do that?
But yeah, no, it's gonna be a fun little ride. I hope with some nice jazzy tunes or big band or swing or whatever it is called.
Oh,
By the way, don't get used to cheesy heaven here. This is only like something you'll only encounter like very rarely. Like this is just for the sake of tutorial stuff.
Okay,
This
so
is just his, like, in between. You know how there are, like, talks about how, like, there's, like, a state of being between both life and death? This is pretty much this little guy's state of being in that regard.
It's a Parmesan Purgatorium.
I mean, it makes sense.
I thought
It's
it was
kind of
Swiss.
like it kind of like I've seen this in a couple games before. Like random thought. Like first thing that comes to mind is like the VR missions from like Metal Gear Solid Revengeance or Metal Gear Rising, sorry, where like the idea is that we will always come back here whenever we need to learn like a brand new technique that'll like
you mean totally not a dev room level.
Exactly.
Honestly, like, considering how bonkers that story is, it might as well be a solid game.
I mean, no, absolutely no, and I believe they had Kojima on for that project.
Oh yeah, well, it initially did start off as a typical Kojima production, but after a while, the man couldn't really figure out a way to make it work while still keeping the Metal Gear mantra, so they just up and hired Platinum to just make it a full-on, action slasher game.
Do you think Kojima has... I was about to say, because it's like... I want to give Kojima the benefit of the doubt, not Konami, but because Konami. But do you think, like, Kojima has any, like... doesn't carry any, like, bad will towards Platinum for doing that?
Oh, I highly doubt he cares. Like, he knew exactly what he was getting into hiring them to finish that game for him.
Oh, yeah, no.
I would say, like... Honestly, I can't think of too many souls that really view it in a negative light.
No, and a lot of people... and from what I had heard, they had him on for like some form of supervision, like creative, input and stuff. So it's not like his hands were completely tied. It wasn't freaking Metal Gear Survive.
I mean, look at it this way: like with Metal Gear's Rising, that game was originally supposed to actually be like an in between the events of Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4. But thanks to after Platinum's involvement, they decided, nah, this is too goofy to really put in that position. So let's make it a sequel instead.
They just made an alternate, just a crazy. No, it was good though. And there it is.
Anyway,
fine.
going back to Mad Rat real quick. So you may have noticed. So yeah, with the tutorial more or less over, you notice that there's a little meter up there that tells you how much time you have in the level. And obviously you want to get to that little cheesy swirly thing to beat the level.
Okay.
I've been waiting, little rats.
For a while.
Congratulations on making it to the goal.
I feel so much better now.
I'm glad. By the way, what are you planning on doing on your last day? What's your wish? To eat endless cheese? To play outside?
Listen, Rat God. My wish is... it's to get revenge on the human
Oh.
who trapped me in a cage like my whole life.
What? Revenge? On a human?
Did
Oh,
I
yeah.
stutter?
Seriously?
We gonna kill him.
Dead serious.
Roll credits.
Before I die, I'm gonna kill him.
You're a rat with one dangerous wish. There are so many fun things in this world, and yet...
Don't understand. I mean, don't misunderstand. I dreamt of the outside world.
Sorry, I was just checking my recording real quick.
No, you're
It's
fine.
fine.
But none of that matters to me anymore.
Well,
I pray that your wish will change.
It won't. No matter what you say or what happens, it won't. If I kill him, I'm sure I won't be afraid to die anymore. I'll show him the true terror of a rat.
Rats.
I'll show that human.
and no, I don't.
You're
and no,
determined.
I don't believe Steve Gunner will ever get back to me.
Well, then I'll show you how to turn back time.
I've been wondering,
What's that?
how can I turn back time? Tell me.
Tell me.
Place your paws on your chest.
You mean where my chest used to be?
Shut up. Tell your heart that you want to relive your final day.
Shut up and feel wholesome.
Tell my heart?
What sort of sappy shit am I listening to right now? Oh well, might as well.
Go for it.
All right, heart, you listen and listen good.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Do.
Also be worth noting that I did try to time this all to the beat of the music.
That's fine.
That's
That
it.
human's evil.
There's no place like home.
He made me his lab rat my whole life.
There's no place like home.
Isn't that supposed to be Logan?
Yeah,
It
that's
was-
easy.
Oh, sorry. I
It's alright.
completely
I'm gonna
forgot that
go
that's...
do it.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Sorry. Just
one
spoken. What I
day.
miss?
Let me do it over.
He was talking to his heart.
Let me fulfill my wish. Let's do the rat warp again.
So yeah, just like that.
All right.
Good
Look at that
job.
weird.
All right, little
Thing.
rat, listen carefully. See this heart clock?
Again, my eyes are closed.
Shut up. You turn back by rewinding it. Now turn back the clock to this morning.
Turn back the clock. Turn back the clock.
Keep
And I love for how
going.
good-
That's
for
not
this
enough.
Yeah, I love for this specific instance, you do have a little bit of control of how farther back until this happens.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Okay, didn't need to see that.
Whoops. Too far. It just cuts to the guy in the shower curtain.
Prepare to fast forward. Fast forwarding, sir.
in fact, never show that part again.
Here's where it starts. Your final day. But just remember, you can turn back time, but your fate will remain unchanged no matter what. When night falls, you will die. I hope that you can find a meaningful way to spend your life. All right then. Have a nice day!
Goodbye, Rat God. Hope we'll probably
Bye.
never see you again for a while.
Possibly.
Don't don't count on that, Logan. Anyway, let's see how things turned out now. And actually, this is the one cutscene I did keep in the look at.
Right.
Okay, this is what got me confused.
Wake up, wake up. Ring, 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 ring. Get the hell up.
Uncle!
Oh, crap. We forgot to bring back the rest of him.
Oops.
What? I thought I died.
Yeah, I guess that part did always confuse me. It's like, well, we brought him back, but he's still in this unfortunately...
Wait, am I hiding in my cage?
Unfortunately, this dissected
Whoa!
state.
It really worked! I turned back time!
Corporate casual! Anyway.
At last! I've been given the chance to fulfill my final wish! Thank you, rat god, or goddess, I don't care. I'm gonna go do this!
What a... Rat god.
Alright, I've got no time to waste. I'm going to go get out of this nasty old cage.
Nasty.
This whole
old
thing smells like a
cage.
bathroom.
And with the power of music, he can do all sorts of cool feats of,
Yes!
of agility.
I did it! I jumped a few inches! A lot easier than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm gonna keep this up and make my wish come true. With this power that I got from the rat god. Now, give me a beat.
Like this?
Yeah, thanks. I'm feeling the beat.
Nice.
I'll get out of here and make it happen.
What's that now?
My dream, my wish. I'm gonna get back at that human disembodied voice that I can hear in my head, and I'm gonna get my revenge.
So let's do it. Alright, so I guess we should try to think of anything because otherwise it's gonna be us talking about the music followed by let's watch a cutscene for 5 minutes, then the music, and then we get back to
I mean, it is damn good music. Don't get
Yeah,
don't
it's
get us
really
wrong.
good music.
So yeah,
And this time, you're going to be here for the whole ride.
I'm going to look up Dice Iwasuki's other work because some of his music is very much sounding similar to stuff I've heard in
Actually,
Disgaea before.
I was about to say,
Sorry.
you might have to look up multiple people, because if I'm not mistaken, wasn't the soundtrack kind of like a group effort?
Oh, yeah, no, it was a total
There's-
group effort. There was, like, I want to say up to around 5 or 6 composers that worked on this, though Dai is the one that worked on the majority of it.
Okay, so let's see. So yeah, he's the guy who made the main theme and apparently made an ending credits theme as well for Mad Rat Dead. But let's see.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, looking into this. Oh wow, he's the guy who did Top Him Madness. He did. He mainly worked in. He primarily worked in pop music and stuff. Apparently there was a Konami music game called Sound Voltex 3.
That I can't say I've heard of. I mean, when it comes to Konami and rhythm games, the most I tend to hear from them is the Pop and Music series featuring those cat twins.
Yeah. But yeah,
It's
wow.
funny enough, I think the last I've heard of them, they had a Wii game not that like a long time ago.
Okay, but yeah, if I'm correct, I think this Dice Iwasaki, he's the same guy who made Topham Hat Kyo. It's this internet craze thing where like he made like a I could be misinterpreting this entirely. It was like he made a feminine persona or feminine like idol version of himself. It got a lot of popularity. He made a music video about it. It's a whole thing. What's with all these little green Doritos?
Okay, so the green Dorito chip thingies are they extend your timer by about a second, so they're kind of like life insurance.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Alright.
Decent enough incentive to collect the Mario coins.
Yeah, especially
trophies.
considering the fact that beyond the those green Dorito thingies, there's really not much else to collect in this game. Like there's no special collectibles, no really big alternate paths. Like it's mostly a straight way from A to B.
Let's see. I remember in my experience playing this game, the biggest problem I had with it, not with the game, but my biggest difficulty I faced was the fact that this game expects you to make a button press on every single, one of those hits. And sometimes I would get a little like, oh geez, what do I do now? And like, which button do I
Okay,
press?
so I'm just gonna say this right now because this is something that's gonna be very important for later levels. The game could have. this is actually one thing I think the game does not do a very good job on explaining, but you actually don't need to keep rapidly pressing the button in order to keep your combo game. Say if you need like a moment to breathe, you can actually stop Mad Rat in place, and your combo won't increase, but it will stay like perfectly still until you make your next move.
Oh, so
that's
the combo
fine.
meter only gets ruined if you take damage or press something off a beat.
Exactly. That's all that'll break it.
All right then.
I think the only catch is that the timer would run out, right?
Oh yeah, no, you still have to worry about the timer, but I will say this much: the timer for this game, or at least for all the stages in general, save for maybe one, is extremely generous.
All right.
Okay.
So don't worry too much about if you need to take like a quick breather.
Do these end level ranks count for anything, or?
Just for achievements. That's about it.
All right then. Okay.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the next part of Mad Rat Dead, where we actually get to see our secondary protagonist for the game, who has, well, heart. Till next time, everybody.
Goodbye!